What's going on, y'all? It's TKJ. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. Today I'm bringing basketball back to Seattle. That's right, I'm doing a realistic 20-year expansion rebuild of the Seattle Supersonics. I got to give a shout out to King of the Fourth Quarter and Six Rings of Steel. They've done this video in the past, but of course I'm going to get my realistic spin on things. I'm looking forward to it. I don't normally do 20-year rebuilds, but hey, the people of Seattle deserve it, man. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subs before 2K24 comes out, which is September 8th. But anyways, man, without any further ado, it's time to get into this video.
Let's get it.
Alright, man, so we're going to start things off in the current offseason. As you can see, we got the draft order here, and it pretty much is the same as it is in real life, except for one change, which is that the expansion teams are now in the mix. So we got the Paris Reign at number 5. That's the other expansion team. You know, since we're going to be in the Western Conference, I wanted to add one to the East, and it doesn't get more East than the Paris Reign. I think it'd be really cool to have them in this thing. So yeah, they got pick number 5, and then we got pick number 6. That's just where 2K decided to put us. I'm not too mad at it. Anyways, then we got the rest of the picks still in order, just obviously 2 spots down now. So the Pistons were number 5, now to number 7. The Magic were 6, now they're 8. The Wizards were 7 after moving up to get Bilal Coulibaly. Now they're 9. You guys get the deal. And I'm also going to take over the Spurs, Hornets, Blazers, and Rockets just to make sure they still draft the guys that took in real life. Again, I'm trying to keep things realistic. But before we get to the NBA draft, we got the expansion draft. Now, for those that don't know how it works out, every team gets to protect 8 players. The rest of them are put into a pool that the expansion teams then get to draft from. So the Reign had the first overall pick. They went with Draymond Green. Interesting that the Warriors didn't choose to re-sign him. But anyways, now we got back-to-back picks here. And I'm going to look around a little bit, man. Andrew Nembhard immediately stands out. I'm looking for like young players. So that's honestly a really good pick. Let me look around a little bit more here. And yeah, man, I don't think it gets any better than Andrew Nembhard. So let's go to make that pick here. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's a steal. And we do have back-to-back picks. So let me look around for my next guy here. And honestly, I think it might be Santi Aldama, 22 years old, 78 overall. His potential, how was that? It's a B. That's not too bad. I'll take that, man. Let's make that pick. So now the Paris Reign get their 2 picks and we're back on the clock. I think it's time to go for Jalen Williams. Yeah, that sounds like the best move. Let's go ahead and do that. And then honestly, I'm considering Dorian Finney-Smith as like a trade piece. I'm hoping they don't go after like Jose Alvarado, Daniel Gafford, because I kind of want them on the team too. But I think I want Dorian Finney-Smith just because I think I can turn him into some first round picks. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. They got DeLon Wright and Jose Alvarado. That's tough. And actually, I'm just now realizing Daniel Gafford isn't on the board anymore because each team can only lose 1 player to the expansion draft. So the Wizards lost DeLon Wright. Now they can't lose Daniel Gafford. I'm out of sold on that, bro. But hey, it is what it is. Let's look around a little bit more here as there's Jericho Sims, 24 years old. What else is there? Not much else, man. Like Tumo, Kiki, Usman Garuba. I'm going to go with Jericho Sims here. Anyways, we're going to speed run the rest of these picks because this is a 20-year rebuild. So, yeah, I'm going to take Robert Covington here. Might have some trade value. Let's go ahead and do that. Same logic for Devontae Graham. Some team might want to trade for him. Even if it's just some second-round picks, I'll take that. Then I'm going to get Usman Garuba. Kind of surprised he's still here. 21 years old, 75 overall. That's decent. Up next, I'll take Bryce McGowan's another young player. He might turn into something for us. Give me Peyton Watson as well. Pretty much the same logic. And honestly, at this point, I'm just looking for cheap guys on expiring deals. So, like Ish Wainwright, might as well do that. I'll take Jordan McLaughlin as well. And with our final 2 picks, I'll take Marko Simonovic and also AJ Green. Let's do that. So that's a look at the team right now. We got Andrew Nembhard, Santi Aldama, pretty much Jalen Williams. Like those are the 3 guys that I feel pretty good about. The rest of them is just like trade pieces and then maybe some guys who might turn into something for us. Nothing too crazy, but I think it's a pretty solid start. But anyways, now it's time for the NBA draft where, as you can see, we got all the picks here in order. And the Paris Reign actually took Bilal Coulibaly, which is pretty funny, man. He's from France and it might be a reach, but hey, I'm not mad at it. Bank on the hometown kid. That's totally fine. But anyways, now we got our first round pick and I'm deciding between Anthony Black and Asar Thompson. I'm going to go with Asar Thompson here. He has the higher ceiling to me. And as an expansion team, you got to go with the upside pick. So I feel pretty good about this. Asar Thompson, welcome to the Supersonics. So now we got a few team options. I'm not going to bring back AJ Green or Marko Simonovic. They're already 23 years old. I don't really see them progressing too much more. So I'm just going to let them walk. Now we're here for agency where we got some money to spend. And honestly, man, I think I'm just going to throw a bag at Austin Reeves. I mean, why not, right? He had a great year with the Lakers last season and now he's killing it with Team USA. I'm going to offer him a 4-year, $99 million deal, which I know seems like a lot for Austin Reeves. But there was a report in real life that the Spurs thought about giving him a 4-year, $100 million deal. So it's really not that unrealistic. And even if we are overpaying, like I said, why not? We're an expansion team. We got money to burn. We might as well throw a bag at him, man. So let's go ahead and try this thing out here. And it looks like we are his top offer, which is good, but he is still a restricted free agent. So the Lakers are able to match this. Let's see if they will, man. And it looks like the Lakers will match it, man. Austin Reeves, welcome to the team. I'm guessing they just didn't have the money for it, but hey, I'm not complaining. That's a really big addition. I'm super happy about that. Now I'm just trying to add some cheap veterans off the bench. Nothing too crazy. Josh Richardson, 1 year, 5.25 M's. Will he say yes? And he will. There we go. So now we're here play progression where Austin Reeves is up 2 to an 83. That's good. We got Andrew Nembhard, Santi Aldama, both up 2 to a 79. I made Asar Thompson a small forward. That's why it says up 1 for him. Jalen Williams up 2 to a 77. We got a couple +1s here. Nothing too crazy. We do have some +2s though. Bryce McGowan's, that's nice. Peyton Watson as well. But yeah, man, I'm happy with this offseason. I think we got a pretty good foundation here. Let's go to season 1 and get this thing started. So the team for year 1 is Andrew Nembhard, Austin Reeves, Asar Thompson, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Jalen Williams. Off the bench, we got Santi Aldama, Jericho Sims, Josh Richardson, Devontae Graham, and Robert Covington. We might make a few few moves at the trade deadline, you know, guys like Robert Covington, Devontae Graham, Dorian Finney-Smith as well. They might get moved if I can get some good draft capital in return, but we'll just see what happens. But anyways, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into simming here. I'm answering at the trade deadline, and we're 15-40. We're definitely very bad. We're the worst team in the Western Conference, and the only team in the league that's worse than us is the Paris Reign, funny enough. Anyways, I'm looking to make a move here. I'm trying to send Dorian Finney-Smith to the New York Knicks for Evan Fournier and their first round pick in 2024. I think DFS will be great here. You can provide some nice backup power forward, small forward minutes. The Knicks are trying to be competitive right now. This is definitely a deal that can help them do that. I'll take Evan Fournier's contract. It's pretty much an expiring deal. He's got a team option next year that we obviously won't pick up. Let's see if they'll say yes to this. They're saying no, they want Ish Wainwright and a first round pick. I can't do that. You guys can have Ish Wainwright if that's who you want. I'll give you a second as well here, and there we go, done deal. And now I'm trying to get another first round pick, this time from the 76ers. I'm going to give them Josh Richardson and Robert Covington in exchange for PJ Tucker, Furkan Korkmaz, and a 2024 first round pick that is unprotected. Philly's still looking to be competitive. This gives them a lot of upgrades here. Richardson would be a nice backup 3, Covington would be a nice backup 4, and clearly they don't care about this first round pick. I mean, they're trying to be competitive. It's only 1 star, so we should be able to get this thing done, and we can. There we go. So no surprise here, we ended up being very, very bad. 22-60. We're definitely going to get a great pick, which again is really all I care about for this first year. Anyways, just take a quick look at these awards. Do we have anything that concerns us? Yes, we do. I had a feeling we would, man, because somebody had to be doing their thing, and it looks like it was Andrew Nembhard. 16 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. We'll definitely take that. What about the All-NBA teams? Anything here for the Seattle Supersonics? Let's find out. As we do get a Sar Thompson, all defensive second team. That's really good. And an all rookie first team as well. We'll definitely take that. Let's see what else do we got here. Jalen Williams. All right. All rookie second team. He definitely played last season for the Thunder, but I'll still take it, I guess. Anyways, we had the second worst record in the league, right behind the Paris Reign. That sounds about right. Checking out the stats, Austin Reeves led the way, 21 points. Honestly, man, he should have gotten most improved. Like, look at that stat jump. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, also 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Round up around here. Asar Thompson as a rookie, 17 points, 6 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Come on, man. And he did not shoot a 3-ball well, but it's a work in progress. And actually, it's a work in progress for a lot of guys. I mean, Devontae Graham, 37%, PJ Tucker, 36, Usman Garuba, 39. But other than that, not a lot of 3-point shooting, which is definitely something we need to fix at some point. Anyways, you guys saw Andrew Nembhard's stat line. Let's take a look at Santi Aldama now. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. That's pretty good. And yeah, man, there's not a whole lot else here. This team was very bad, like I said. So make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at these stats. But let's go ahead and sim these playoffs. So I don't really care how any of this thing plays out, man. All I care about is that draft lottery, where hopefully we can get a top pick, as it's going to be the Thunder and the Cavs, and the Cavs win it all. Darius Garland Finals MVP, shout out to him. But now it's time for the moment of truth. What pick are we going to get here? Let's go ahead and just rip the band-aid off, man. Are we going to get the top pick and we fall down to number 4? That's pretty tough. But hey, it's not too bad. We do have pick number 12 from the Knicks. That's good. And then we also have pick number 28 from the 76ers. So honestly, I'll take that. So we're here at pick number 4, and we got some pretty good options. Zachary Ricochet, Donovan Clingan. But I think I want to go with Modest Puzelis here and just move him to the 4. Even though we do have Santi Aldama, Modest Puzelis obviously has the bigger upside. I mean, they're saying bro has LeBron James Hall of Fame ceiling. We'll definitely take that. But yeah, he's 6'11", really good size, super skilled with the ball, really good shot as well. I feel like this is a pretty easy pick. Modest Puzelis, welcome to the Supersonics. Now we're here at pick number 12, and I think I want to go with Cody Williams. I'm tempted to go with like AJ Johnson, Bronny James, you know, 2 point guards. We already have a Sar Thompson, but I'm just going with talent at this point, and he definitely has a lot of that. Dominic Wilkins, Hall of Fame ceiling. Let's go to make that pick, man. Cody Williams, welcome to the Supersonics. And then finally with pick number 28, I'm going to go with Khalil Ware. We already have Jalen Williams and Jericho Sims at the 5, but no disrespect, neither of them have like super high potential. I think Khalil Ware does, man. He's got really good size. He's a great rim protector. So let's go ahead and make that pick. So we got a few guys we're not bringing back. Jericho Sims is one of them. Bro's just had a bad attitude the whole time. It says he's upset. So let's just cut him out. We got Jalen Williams. We got Usman Garuba. We just got Khalil Ware as well. If he wants to cause drama, we're just not going to bring him back. Anyways, we didn't have to bring anyone back in free agency. Now we're here player progression. Austin Reeves up 1 to an 84. Sar Thompson, bro, up 4 to an 82. That's a really good sign. Andrew Nembhard, Santi Aldama both up 1 to an 80. Then we got Jalen Williams up 1 to a 78. Usman Garuba up 2 to a 77. We also got Peyton Watson up 2 to a 75. This team's coming along well, man. I feel pretty good about things. Let's keep it moving and go to season 2. So now the starting 5 is Andrew Nembhard, Austin Reeves, Asar Thompson, Modest Puzelis, and Jalen Williams. On the bench, you got Santi Aldama, Usman Garuba, Cody Williams, Devontae Graham, and Peyton Watson. Once again, I'm not expecting to be very good, but let's go ahead and just sim this season. So the boys took a step in the right direction this year, man. We went 38-44, which is 18 games better than last season. I'll definitely take that. Let's check out the awards. Nikola Jokic MVP, Modest Puzelis, Rookie of the Year. Okay, I really need to change his name from Matt to Modest. I keep forgetting to do that. But anyway, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. That's really encouraging. He's one of those guys that could be our franchise player for sure. Bro, did I make the wrong pick? Bilal Coulibaly, all NBA second team, is insane for his second year. Also, Lonzo Ball apparently, who they got too. Wow, the Paris Reign are actually pretty decent, man. But hey, we're playing the long game, you know, as they're getting all the awards. Do we have anything here? Sar Thompson, all defensive second team. That's nice. And then also Cody Williams, all rookie first team, in addition to Modest Buzelis as well. Not too bad, man. It's definitely a marathon, guys. Stay patient. But anyways, like I said, we weren't too bad this year. We had the 8th worst record in the league. I mean, we're a lot better in the Paris reign, so there's that too. Asar Thompson took a nice jump for year 2, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. How's he shooting from deep? 33% is actually progress. We'll take that. Austin Reeves, 18 points. That's pretty solid. Also 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and shooting the 3-ball really well, 38%. That's good. What else do we got here? Let's go ahead and take a look. We saw Modest Buzelis' stats. Let's take a look at Andrew Nembhard. 16 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. What about Cody Williams? As a rookie, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. And the 3-point shooting, 33%. Not horrible. Anyways, make sure to pause it if you guys want to take a look at the rest of these. But let's get into this playoff run, which once again does not concern us. So it's the same finals matchup, the Cavs and the Thunder. And the Cavs won it all once again. Darius Garland finals MVP. Shout out to him. So now we're here at the draft lottery. Let's go ahead and take a look at our odds as we have the 9th best odds. Okay. Nothing too crazy here. Can we move up a little bit though? And it looks like we cannot. We stay put at number 9. Not too bad. Let's go to the draft. So I know it's another small forward, but I feel like I got to go with Isaiah Evans here because the guy's got Kevin Durant Hall of Fame ceiling. Like, we're in Seattle. Let's try to bring back the next KD, man. Why not? Both him and Cody Williams, our guy last year, either of them can play the 2 spot. So I'm honestly not too worried. Isaiah Evans, welcome to the Supersonics. So it's nothing too crazy, but we need a backup point guard. I'm going to get Shake Milton here. 1 year, $5 million. Will he say yes? And he will. Cool. So Asar Thompson is officially our best player, up 3 to an 85, and it even says 86 in the top right corner. We also got Austin Reeves up 1 to an 85. Modest Buzelis, man, up 4 to an 82. Then we got some more green arrows. Cody Williams up 2 to a 79. Usman Garuba up 1 to a 78. Jalen Williams up 1 to a 79. What else do we got here? Khalil Ware up 2 to a 75. That's solid. We got the same starting lineup for year 3, but now we got Isaiah Evans in the mix. 15 minutes per game. Nothing too crazy, but we'll see what he does with it. But anyways, let's get this sim in. I think it's time to make the playoffs, man. Let's get into it. So the boys took a big step in the right direction, man. We won 43 and 39, our first winning season, and that should definitely put us in the play-in. Maybe the playoffs. I'm not too sure, but we'll check that out in a second. Let's take a look at these awards here. Do we have anything that concerns us? It's not looking like it. Okay. But most of all, I'll take this, man. We're in the play-in, the number 7 seed. Not too bad. Bro, if we can actually play the Thunder in the first round, that would actually be pretty crazy. But let's check out the stats real quick. Asar Thompson, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Now an 87 overall, and also shooting above league average from deep, 36%. We still don't have a lot of 3-point shooting, but I think we have enough. Austin Reeves, 39%. Isaiah Evans, 42%. Wow. What else do we got here? Shake Milton, 47. So I think we're in pretty decent shape. Anyways, taking a look at the rest of the stats. Austin Reeves, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Modest Buzelis, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. That's really nice. Then we got Andrew Nembhard putting up about the same stats, 15 points, 6 times. We got Cody Williams, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. And also Isaiah Evans, all rookie first team, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the rest of the stats, but let's get into this play-in matchup. So we're going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's go ahead and check this thing out, as they got Trey Mann, Anthony Edwards, Wendell Moore Jr., Karl Anthony Towns, and Naz Reid. Not too bad of a team, man, but I think we can beat them, and we cannot. That's tough. Okay, so we still got to win a game here to make the play-in. It would be the 8th seed, and it would be against the OKC Thunder, which would be pretty crazy. But anyways, we're going up against the Spurs. Let's take a look at the matchup. They got D'Angelo Russell, Malachi Branham, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sochan, and Victor Wembanyama. I'm going to shorten the rotation right here, right now, giving some more minutes to the starters, and I took Shake Milton out of this. Is that enough to win this game, man? Let's go ahead and find out here. And it is Seattle versus OKC in the first round. Let's get it, man. They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, Cooper Flagg now, which is insane. Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren. This is a really good team, bro. We're probably not going to win this series, but we win game 1. Okay. It's 1-1 now. Let's see. We're up 2-1, bro. No shot. No shot. We're going to do this. Okay. Come on. Please pull this thing off. Nope. It's going to be a game 7. Come on, man. I already shortened the rotation. So we're just going to go Simcast here. If it's close, then we will jump into it, even though this is a 20-year rebuild. But come on, man. Please win this game. Do it for Seattle. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We blew a 3-1 lead, man. That is so brutal. Let's check out these stats real quick. So we might not have won, but this is definitely a coming out party for Modest Buzelis. Still need to change his name, by the way. That's my bad. But yeah, 22 points per game, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and shooting 51% from deep in the playoffs. That's insane. And Asar Thompson, even though his efficiency went down, he still put up some good numbers. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. That's really good, man, even though he couldn't knock down a 3 to save his life. But either way, I'm not too mad at him, man. Let's end the rest of these playoffs here, as it's going to be the Celtics beating the Rockets. Jason Tatum finals MVP. Shout out to him. So we got pick number 19 in the draft. Nothing too crazy, but let's go ahead and check it out. I definitely need some more point guards. I'll take Caden Boozer. I'm not too mad at that. All NBA ceiling. That's pretty solid. Let's go to make that pick. But anyways, we got to re-sign a couple guys. Andrew Nembhard, 15 M's, 4 years. I think that's about right. And he agrees. Cool. And you know what, man? I think I'm going to go after Jared Allen here. I really don't feel confident about Jalen Williams or Usman Garuba as our starting 5. I think Jared Allen would be great. We got Modest Buzelis at the 4. He can space the floor while Jared Allen just goes to work down low. So let's try this out. 28.5, 3 years. Will he say yes? And it looks like he will. Jared Allen, welcome to the Supersonics. Now I'm going to try to bring back Santi Aldama, 9.5 M's, 3 years. It looks like he'll say yes. And I'm also looking for a cheap backup center. I'll take campaign on a veteran minimum. Yeah, let's do that. Santi Aldama used Snake, bro. He decided to sign with the Paris Reign. That's pretty tough. I guess I'll just replace him with Derrick Jones Jr. on a 1-year deal. Nothing too crazy. And he says yes. Hey, yo, why does Jared Allen look so evil, bro? I don't know what that's all about. But anyways, we're here player progression now. Jared Allen stay put. Asar Thompson up 2 to an 87. We'll take that. Modest Zealous up 4 to an 86. That's nice. What else do we got here? Cody Williams up 3 to an 82. Isaiah Evans up 3 to an 80. Okay. And we also got Khalil Ware up 2 to a 77. Definitely ready to be our backup center. So that's nice. But now we got a really good team for season 4, man. Andrew Nemhart, Austin Reeves, Asar Thompson, Modest Zealous, and Jared Allen. That's a really nice starting lineup. Off the bench, we still got Cody Williams, Isaiah Evans. Now we got Khalil Ware, campaign, and Derrick Jones Jr. Honestly, I think we can make some noise, man. So let's get into simming. Talk to me, but talk to me nice. The boys on 55 and 27 this season, man. Definitely took a really big step in the right direction. You'll love to see it. Let's take a look at the awards here, see if we have anything that concerns us, as it's not looking like it, but that's totally fine. No love on the All-NBA awards either, but hey, I can't complain. We're the number 4 seed, which is really good. And Modest Zealous led the way. It's officially his team, man. 21 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Come on now. Shot 36% from deep. We got a couple more shooters on this team. Asar Thompson, 35. That's a really nice development. Andrew Nemhart, 40. We also got who else? Isaiah Evans, 40. A couple 36s, Khalil Ware, and campaign. Not too bad, man. But anyways, Asar Thompson also averaged 20 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. What about Jared Allen in his first season with us? 14 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. We'll definitely take that. But let's not waste any time. Let's get into this matchup here. And this is pretty interesting because it should be the Thompson twins, right? Yeah, there we go. They got Amen Thompson, also Jalen Green, Kenyon Martin Jr., Jabari Smith Jr., and Alperen Sengun. Your boy already showed in the rotation, man. I'm not messing around here. I'm trying to win our first playoff series. So let's go ahead and get into this thing game by game per usual. As we win game 1, okay. Hey, off to a good start, man. Are we really gonna dominate these boys like this? Yes, we are, bro. Clean sweeping the Houston Rockets. Asar Thompson, undoubtedly the best Thompson twin there. There's no more debate. But anyways, now we're here in the second round, going up against the Golden State Warriors. All right, let's take a look at this matchup now, see who they have on the team. As it's Steph Curry, Brandon Podziemski now starting instead of Klay Thompson. 85 overall. That's how you know we're too far into the future. But anyways, they also got Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, and DeAndre Ayton now. Don't know how they made that happen, but this is a pretty scary team, man. I'm not gonna lie. As we lose game 1, it's 1-1 now. It is 2-1 them. Let's see, down 3-1. I already shortened the rotation, and we do lose in 5 games. That's tough. But hey, we won our first playoff series. I'm not too mad at that. I feel like we're making pretty good progress, man, as we send the rest of the playoffs here. And it's the OKC Thunder winning it all. Seattle fans, look away, man. But yeah, it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Finals MVP. Shout out to him. So yeah, pick number 29 in the draft. I just went with Avery Head. He was the top guy available. Not like I know anybody at this point. But anyways, now I got to re-sign Austin Reeves, 16.8 M's, 3 years. He already got his payday with us, and now it's going to be for a little bit more of a deal. This looks pretty fair to me. Will he say yes? And he will. Cool. Like I said, man, it's officially Modest Zealous' team, up 3 to an 89. You love to see it. We got Jared Allen staying put. That's fine. Asar Thompson up 1 to an 88. And how about these 2 young guys, bro? Cody Williams up 5 to an 87, and Isaiah Evans up 5 to an 85. Austin Reeves, bro, I think you just lost your starting spot. I'm not going to lie. But anyways, we also got Khalil Ware up 3 to an 80. That's good. And what else do we have here? Caden Boozer up 3 to 76. He'll be our backup point guard pretty soon. Hey, things are looking good in Seattle, man. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to bench Austin Reeves after all. I'm going to make him our starting point guard. He can definitely play that position, so I'm not too worried about it. Then we got Cody Williams now starting for us. We got Asar Thompson, Modest Zealous, and Jared Allen. Off the bench, we got Isaiah Evans, Andrew Nemhart, Khalil Ware, Campaign, and Derrick Jones Jr. This is a really good team, bro. Honestly, I think it's time to compete for a championship. Let's get the simming. Seattle, we are officially back, man. 68 and 14, Modest Zealous MVP. Hey, I promise, I'm going to fix his name now, man. I got to at this point. 22 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, shot 41% from deep. Jeez, come on, man. This guy is a star, no doubt about it. But let's take a look at the rest of this here. Do we have anything else that concerns us? Bilal Coulibaly is still doing his thing, actually back on the Wizards now. That's pretty funny. And yeah, man, coach of the year, Jamal Mosley, we'll take that as well. And also exec of the year. Okay, so Modest Zealous got all NBA first team as you would expect. Let's take a look at the rest of this here. Do we have anything else that concerns us? Modest Zealous, bro. All defensive second team. He's just doing it all for us at this point. So we're the top team in the Western Conference as you would expect. Let's take a look at the stats now. You guys already saw Modest Zealous, but Cody Williams as a starter, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. And how to shoot from deep, 42%. That's really nice, man. We also got Asar Thompson, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. What else do we got here? We got Isaiah Evans off the bench, still doing his thing. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Yeah, man, positive you want to take a look at the rest of the stats, but let's try to win this championship. So we're going up against the Utah Jazz in the first round. Let's take a look at the matchup real quick, as they got Anthony Black, Gary Trent Jr., Brandon Ingram, Mason Noel, and Walker Kessler. It's a pretty good team, but I think that we are better, as we're just going to sim the whole round at this point. And okay, we win that one. That's nice. Now we're going up against the Houston Rockets, who I think we swept last year, didn't we? I'm pretty sure. But it's the Thompson twins going at it once again, man. You guys done a deal on giving some more minutes to their starters here. And I'm taking Derrick Jones Jr. out the rotation. I think that's the right call. But anyways, let's go ahead and just sim this round here. And we get the gentleman sweep. All right, that's good. Now we're going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Let's take a look at the matchup. As they got Tyler Hero, Brandon Podziemski, Zachary Ricochet, Patrick Williams, and Victor Wembanyama. That's a good team, bro. But I think we can beat them. So let's go to sim this round. And we beat them in 6 games. Okay. So now we're here in the NBA Finals going up against the Cavaliers. This is going to be tough. It doesn't look like they have Donovan Mitchell anymore, which is good for us. But Evan Mobley, bro, 98 overall is insane. Are we good enough to beat them, man? Let's go ahead and get into this thing as we're just going to sim the round and we get the clean sweep. Seattle! Let's get it, man. It took 5 years, but the Supersonics have won a championship and Modesty Zealous led the way. 27 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, shot 50% from deep. Come on, man. This guy was hooping. Shout out to him. And shout out to Asar Thompson as well. Led the way in the closeout game. 31 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Also Modesty Zealous, a nice little triple-double, you know, something slight. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 12 dimes. We got our first championship, man, but we still got 15 more years to go, which sounds pretty crazy. Let's keep this thing going and try to win some more. So now that we got our first championship, let's go ahead and kind of speed run things a little bit. We had the last pick in the first round. I got JD Roberts, a good sized guard, 22 years old though. Nothing too crazy. Now I got to re-sign Asar Thompson, and by the way, that's definitely not his photo. But anyways, 31.9 M's, 5 years. It looks like he will say yes. Cool. And it looks like Modesty Zealous wants to sign a 3-year, $136 million deal with the Bulls. Obviously, we're going to match that. We have no choice. Taking a look at player progression, I mean, this team is just filthy, bro. Modesty Zealous up through to a 92. I even fixed his name, by the way, so there you go. But anyways, we also got Cody Williams up 2 to an 89. We got Jared Allen up 1 to an 89. Isaiah Evans up 2 to an 87. This team is so good, bro. Let's go to season 6 and try to win another title. So the boys are open once again. We went 71-11, which is insane. Modesty Zealous back-to-back MVPs, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and he shot 47% from deep. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, we had Modesty Zealous All-NBA first team, as you would expect. Do we have anything else for us? We got Cody Williams, all defensive second team. That's nice. And then also Caden Boozer, all rookie second team. Okay. I mean, bro, 93 overall, 90 overall, 90, another 88. Like, this team is just so stacked. Make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the stats, but let's go win this title. So we're going up against the Denver Nuggets in the first round. Honestly, man, I'm just going to sim the whole round as is, because I'm really not too worried. They actually won the first game. But yeah, it is going to be a gentleman sweep. Now we're here in the second round, going up against the San Antonio Spurs. It's obviously a good team because they got Victor Wembanyama, but honestly, we should be able to beat them as well. Let's go ahead and sim this round here as we beat them in 6 games. Another Thompson twins matchup here, I'm assuming. No, maybe not. He's actually not on the team anymore. I mean, he might be off the bench, but I doubt it. This is a good team, bro. 4 guys who are 90 overall. We actually might be in some trouble here. So I'm going to shorten the rotation per usual here, making it a 9-man and taking Derrick Jones Jr. out of the mix. Is that enough to make it out of this matchup? Let's go ahead and find out here as it's a game 7, but we do advance. Okay, that's a good Rockets team, bro. We definitely got to keep our eye on them. But anyways, now we're here in the finals, going up against the Cavs once again, and they got Jericho Sims at the 5, trying to get his revenge against us. That's pretty funny. Let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. We're going to just sim this whole round here, and we get the clean sweep, dominating them boys. Modesty Zealous finals MVP once again. 29 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, shot 41% from deep. Come on, man. This team is filthy, bro. Let's go to season 7, where I think we got a dynasty brewing. All right, man. So as much as I like Andrew Nembhard, we got to save some money. I'm going to send him away to the San Antonio Spurs for Babacar Miller and a first-round pick. This is going to save us about 15.5 M's, man. I think we got to do it. So now I'm going to try to re-sign Cody Williams to a 5-year deal. Will he say yes? And it looks like he will. Cool. And now I'm trying to save even more money, man. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to bring back Jared Allen, but we are going to bring back Khalil Ware instead. 25 years old, 84 overall, 5 overall less than Jared Allen, but also 6 years younger and a whole lot cheaper, bro, by like 20 M's per year. So I think this is the best move. Let's go to make this deal. And honestly, now I'm just looking for cheap guys who are ring chasing, you know, just want a veteran minimum. Dylan Brooks, 33 years old. We'll definitely take that. And I guess I'll bring Derrick Jones Jr. back too. Why not? So yeah, man, I'm not going to lie. Losing Jared Allen definitely is unfortunate, but that's the thing with these long-term rebuilds. You know, at some point you got to make some hard decisions. We got to save money somewhere, you know. But anyways, now we're a player progression. Modesty Zealous up 2 to a 94. We got Cody Williams up 2 to a 91. Isaiah Evans up 3 to a 90. I mean, this team is still stacked, bro. Asar Thompson up 1 to an 89. Khalil Ware up 3 to an 86. He's not that much worse than Jared Allen, and he's also on a cheaper contract, so I think that was the right move. Then we got Austin Reeves starting to regress down 1 to an 84. That's not too bad because Caden Boozer is definitely waiting in the wings. Up 1 to an 80. We'll take that. But either way, this is still a young team looking really good. Let's go to season 7 and try to get this 3-peat. So now we got a starting lineup of Austin Reeves, Cody Williams, Asar Thompson, Modesty Zealous, and Khalil Ware. Off the bench, you got Isaiah Evans, 90 overall, bro. I just can't find a spot for him in the starting lineup, man. It's a little bit weird. I'm tempted to make a couple more trades just so things can make a little bit more sense. But bro, we're going for a 3-peat right now. I don't want to change things up too much, especially because we already lost Jared Allen. So I think we're just going to stay put for this year. Anyways, we also got Caden Boozer, Babacar Diakite, Derrick Jones Jr., and Dylan Brooks. I mean, we should be dominant once again, man. So let's get this simming. So we actually went 58-24, not nearly as dominant this time around. Let's take a look at the awards here, see if we have anything that concerns us. And it doesn't look like we do this time. Okay, taking a look at the All-NBA teams, bro. The Paris Reign have a crazy big 3. Dyson Daniels, Dylan Harper, and Ron Holland, all NBA first team. That's insane. What else do we got here? Modest Zealous All-NBA second team. That's good. What else do we got here? It's not looking like much else. Never mind. Babacar Diakite, all-rookie second team. We'll take that. Anyways, we're the second seed in the Western Conference. Not too bad. Taking a look at the stats, Modest Zealous led the way per usual. 23 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Isaiah Evans, bro. I feel bad for the guy. We got to find a way to either start him or trade him. It's really that simple because I can't just keep him off the bench at this point. 19 points per game. Again, off the bench is insane, bro. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal as well. And he's shooting 44% from deep. Yeah, man. It's between him and Asar Thompson. I'm not going to lie. One of them's got to go. So I guess we'll have to figure that out this offseason. But anyways, make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the rest of these stats. Let's try to get this three-peat. So I think at this point, the game plan is just to shorten the rotation and then just sim the whole playoffs, man. That sounds like the best thing to do. Again, just trying to save myself some time here. So let's go ahead and do that, man. We're going to go ahead and just sim this entire playoffs and see if we win another championship, as we were very close in that first round, but we're looking pretty good here. We're in the NBA Finals, going up against the New York Knicks. I'll take a look at the matchup here if we're in the Finals. But yeah, the Knicks got Tyrese Halliburton, Darren Peterson, Jonathan Kuminga, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Wendell Carter Jr. It's a pretty good team, man, but I think that we are better. So let's sim this whole round, and we get the clean sweep, bro. Modest Zealous Finals MVP once again, and we officially have a dynasty in Seattle. 3 straight championships. Let's get it. So we have to pay a few guys. The main one is Isaiah Evans, 5 years, 170 M's, which is a lot of money, man, but luckily we are saving some money here because Austin Reeves is willing to sign on an absolute steal. 3 years, 25 M's. We definitely will take that. But yeah, man, this team is getting really expensive. It's going to be very tough to pay everyone at a certain point, but I think we're going to be able to keep everyone this offseason. I'm pretty sure. So taking a look at player progression, Modest Zealous up 1 to 95, even says 96 in the top right corner. We definitely will take that. Cody Williams stays put. That's totally fine. Isaiah Evans up 1 to 91, but it does say 92. Bro, I'm trying to decide between him and Asar Thompson. I mean, Isaiah Evans is definitely the better player, but Asar's been here since day one. I kind of want to keep him around, man. I'm not too sure though. Anyways, Austin Reeves went down 2 to an 82, but that's fine. We got Caden Boozer up 2 to an 82, and actually says 83, so he might start for us. I'm not too sure. Anyways, also signed Grant Williams on a veteran minimum, just a nice backup power forward. Then we got Avery Head up 2 to 79. He'll be our backup small forward. That's nice. Babacar Diakite up 1 to 79. We will take that as well. And Jack Daniel, don't even know who that is, but he's up 3 to 74, I guess, so that's cool. So Modest Zealous actually wants to negotiate his deal right now. Let's go ahead and do it, man. He's on an expiring deal. He's our best player, so we're gonna throw the bag at him. 44.45 M's, 3 years. It looks like he'll say yes. There we go. And for those that might be saying we're spending way too much money, we're actually not that expensive compared to the rest of the league. I mean, every team is expensive, but still though, like taking a look around, the Paris Reign are spending more money, the Atlanta Hawks as well. You got the Miami Heat, you got the Charlotte Hornets, then you got the New York Knicks, you also got the Toronto Raptors, the Houston Rockets, the OKC Thunder at 251. I mean, the list goes on and on. The Portland Trailblazers as well. All things considered, man, to be under 200 M's is actually pretty good this far ahead in 2K Sim, so I'm pretty happy with that. And you know what, man, I made my choice. I'm going to trade away Isaiah Evans, not Asar Thompson. Again, Asar's been here since day one. I want him to be a Supersonics lifer, so as much as it pains me, we're going to let go of Isaiah Evans here. It's going to be him and a first round pick for Dylan Harper on the Paris Reign. He's a point guard, which is exactly what we need, and what they need is some more wing play, so I think Isaiah Evans will be a good fit. I think this is just a really good swap with 2 great players, man, so let's see if they will say yes to this, and they will. Done deal. So now I'm back to really liking this team, man. We got Dylan Harper, Cody Williams, Asar Thompson, Modest Zealous, and Khalil Ware. All of these guys are under contract for the next 4 seasons, except for Asar Thompson. He's still got 3 years left, but still, we got our young core locked up for a while now. I'm definitely happy with that. Then we still got guys like Caden Boozer off the bench, Austin Reeves now, Babacar Diakite, Grant Williams, and Avery Head. This team is filthy, bro. Let's get back to simming here and try to win another title. So you won 62-20 this season, and actually Marcus Johnson got MVP for the Paris Reign. He was their backup point guard. He became their starter after that trade, and it looks like he really hit the ground running, man. So I think this was a win-win trade for both teams. Anyways, we got Coach of the Year once again. We'll definitely take that, but we didn't get Exec of the Year. There's a 61-21 team out there, and it's the OKC Thunder apparently, so that's something to keep an eye on. Modest Zealous got All-NBA second team. What else do we got here? And it's looking like that's the only thing for us, which is totally fine. Honestly, I'm just gonna skip a lot of these awards unless it's anything big. But anyways, we're the top team in the Western Conference. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. I pretty much just want to check out Dylan Harper, first year with the team. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and how to shoot from deep, 44%. Say less, bro. That's all I needed to see. Make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the rest of the stats, but let's get this thing going, man, and try to win another title. So you guys know the deal. We're just gonna sim the whole playoffs here and see how it plays out. So let's go ahead and see if we make it out of the first round, and we barely do, bro. The Suns took us to 7 and we actually lost. Wow, okay. So the OKC Thunder beat us in 6 games. Let's go ahead and check this out real quick. Cooper Flag, yeah, I'm guessing he's a crazy overall now. 96. That's insane. But yeah, taking a look at our guys here, let's see who underperformed. Asar Thompson actually overperformed. He definitely did his part in the playoffs, that's for sure. Dylan Harper stepped it up as well. Can't complain about that. Honestly, everybody stepped up, man. Cody Williams did as well. Same for Modest Zealous. He looked really good. I mean, Khalil Ware got a little bit less efficient, but still, I think OKC just had our number, man. I can't complain though. I mean, we won 4 straight titles, so I definitely will take that. And we also lost to the eventual champ, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Finals MVP. Shout out to him. So we didn't have to bring anyone back. Modest Zealous up 1 to 96. We pretty much just got some +1s here, nothing too crazy. But Austin Reeves down 3 to 79. That's pretty tough. I mean, he's 33 years old, so it is what it is. He's still a decent backup too. So it's a small trade here, but I'm going to try to send Babacar Miller to the New York Knicks for Isaiah Jackson. Miller's on an expiring deal. I feel like he is going to ask for a lot of money, so I'd rather just get Isaiah Jackson. He's on a smaller deal, which is good for us because we are getting pretty expensive. And also I think it'll be nice to have a veteran backup center, you know, someone who can protect the rim pretty well. For the Knicks, I think they would like a younger center because right now they got Wendell Carter Jr., 32 years old, as their starter. Eventually they're going to have to replace him, so I think that Akide can be that person. Will they just say yes to a straight up deal? Let's find out. They're saying though they want a first round pick that's top 3 protected. I probably could. I mean, I really haven't traded too many first round picks in this whole video. I haven't made a whole lot of trades in general, but if I can avoid that, I will. I'll give you guys 2 second round picks instead. Let's see. They're saying though they want a 3rd second round pick. Sure, why not? Done deal. And that's the team for year 9. We got the same starting lineup here, no changes. Off the bench, you got Caden Boozer, Isaiah Jackson, Avery Head, Grant Williams, and Austin Reeves. I feel pretty good about it, man. Let's get back to simming. So you won 62-20, no awards for us except for Modesty Zealous All-NBA second team. Pretty much the same as it always is. Anyways, we're the top team in the Western Conference. Make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the stats, but honestly, there's not too many changes here, and this is going to be a really long video, so I think we're just going to move on. Anyways, let's see if we can win this championship, man. We're just going to sim the whole playoffs per usual, and see if we can make it out of this thing, as the Spurs gave us a little fight. Same for the Grizzlies and the Rockets. They were all 6 games, but now we're here in the NBA Finals going up against the Detroit Pistons. Let's take a look at the matchup real quick. They got Michael Brown Jr., LZ Harrington, Nasir Cunningham, AJ DeBansta, and Bam Adebayo. It's a good team, man, but I think that we are better here. Let's go ahead and sim this whole thing. Are we going to get title number 5 in Seattle? And we will. Beating the Pistons in 5 games, the Modesty Zealous Finals MVP once again. I'm pretty sure he's gotten it every single time for us, and it's not hard to see why. 30 points per game, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Come on, man, this guy's different. So we didn't make any moves in the offseason. We got the same team for year 10, but we do have a couple guys who want to re-sign right now. Modesty Zealous is expecting a whole lot of money, bro. I'm gonna try my best to pay this man because obviously I need to. He's 97 overall, 27 years old, but yeah, man, this is a lot of money here. Let's see, will he take 45.5 M's 3 years? It looks like he will. Great. Then we got to re-sign Asar Thompson, 27.25 M's 4 years. Will he say yes? And he will. There we go. Oh, and by the way, I lied. I made one signing in the offseason. It was Caden Boozer, 3 years, 38.69 M's. It was an offer the Magic gave him. I had to match it, but it's pretty much what he was already making, so it didn't really affect our salary cap too much. So you went 63-19, Modesty Zealous All-NBA 13 this time. Again, if you guys want to check out the stats, make sure to pause it because at this point, bro, like it really doesn't matter to me. A lot of these guys have been on the team for a while now, so not a whole lot is changing. Let's just see if we can win another championship, man. That would be championship number 6, which would be wild. But anyways, we set the Warriors there in the first round. Let's take a look at the rest of this here, as yeah, bro, this team is just so OP. And I think what's crazy is we mostly did this through the draft. I mean, we did make a few trades, you know, getting Dylan Harper, that definitely was nice, but we also gave up a really good player to get him. Either way though, I feel like things are going really well so far, as we're here in the NBA Finals going up against the Atlanta Hawks, who have Trae Young, Benedict Mathurin, Carter Knox, Isaiah Mobley, and Flory Badunga. Is a pretty good team, but I mean, at this point, bro, we almost have like a full starting 5 of 90 overall guys. We should be able to win this thing pretty easily. It is the Hawks though, so let me not get too ahead of myself because 2K Sim loves the Hawks, but yeah, it's a clean sweep. Come on, bro. I feel like I gotta show this real quick. I probably should have been doing this, actually. That's my fault. But yeah, man, everything is still here standard. The sim difficulty and all that. No funny business going on. We're just dominant, bro. Like, that's really all there is to say. Modesty Zealous got Finals MVP for, I think, the 5th time, right? Yeah, come on, man. Quit playing with Seattle. This team is insane. We're exactly at the halfway point, 10 seasons in, and we got 5 championships. Let's keep this thing going. So, unfortunately, Grant Williams did retire. I need a backup power forward now. I'm gonna use my mid-level exception on Marvin Bagley, 5.5 M's 1 year. He's 34 years old, so he probably will regress, but it is what it is. Let's see if he will say yes, and he will. Cool. So at this point, our main guys aren't really progressing anymore, which I guess is fine. Caden Boozer did go up 1 to 84. That's nice. But yeah, man, we got some red arrows here. Marvin Bagley, Isaiah Jackson, Austin Reeves now down 2 to a 75. We definitely need a new backup shooting guard, so I got to find that. But other than that, man, I think we're pretty much good here. So we do have some guys willing to resign here. Dylan Harper, let's go ahead and get this thing done. It's a lot of money, bro, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try 43 M's per year for 3 seasons. Will they say yes? It is, and he will. Okay. Now I got to resign Cody Williams, 36.4 M's 4 years. Do we have enough money for him, man? That's the question. And it looks like we do. Okay. And last but not least, we got Khalil Ware, 20.4 M's 4 years. Will he say yes? And he will. Great. Now I'm just looking for a really cheap backup shooting guard. I'm gonna go with Peyton Watson here, who actually did start out the video with us. That's pretty funny. We got him in the expansion draft. But yeah, now he's 31 years old, 78 overall, only wants a 1-year veteran minimum. We'll definitely take that, man. Welcome back. So he went 64-18. Cody Williams, all NBA second team this time. That's pretty cool. Modesty Zealous, all NBA third team as well. We got 3 guys averaging 20 points per game. That's really nice. And we're the top team in the Western Conference once again, man. So let's go ahead and sim this playoffs and see if we can win. What is that? Championship number 6. It'd be pretty insane, man, as we almost didn't make it out of that second round against the Spurs. But here we are in the NBA Finals, going up against the New York Knicks. They got Tyrese Halliburton, but not Giannis Antetokounmpo anymore. That's interesting. We should be able to beat them pretty easily, I think, here. If I'm not going to jinx it, And I'm not. There we go. Championship number 6 in Seattle, and this time it's not Modest Zealous. Okay, Cody Williams, Finals MVP. Shout out to him, man. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Shot 40% from deep. What a finals run for him. So now I'm looking around for cheap 1-year deals. I see Ochai Agbaji, 6.3 M's 1 year, 34 years old, man. He probably will regress, but I'll still take it. I'll take Caleb Houston as well, 76 overall, 31 years old. Hopefully he doesn't regress, because if he does, he might actually not be very good, but it's a veteran minimum, so I'll take the risk. And then finally I need a backup center. All I have is 3.17 M's to work with. I guess I'll go with Joey Bradley. He's a power forward, but he's 6'10". He should be fine. 76 overall, 29 years old. Let's do it, man. Why not? And unfortunately, that means we are going to lose Marvin Bagley and Avery Head. It is what it is, man. You got to free up money somewhere. That's going to save us about 24 M's, so we'll definitely take that. Well, so much for all the guys that I signed, man. They all pretty much decided to regress. Yeah, this bench needs a lot of work, but let's head into season 12. So here's a quick trade. I'm thinking I'm going to send Trey McKenzie, Ochai Agbaji, and 2 second-round picks to the Atlanta Hawks for Jalen Suggs, who is 33 years old now. The Hawks really don't need him. They have their backcourt, Jalen Hood and also Trae Young, and then they have a nice young up-and-coming shooting guard in Eric Powers, so it makes sense for them to want to get rid of Jalen Suggs, who is on an expiring deal. I doubt they're going to want to pay him this offseason. I'm not either, but I'm pretty much just doing this for a 1-year rental, man. I'll give them some draft capital and some expiring contracts. Will they say yes to this? And they will. There we go. Now all I need is a backup small forward. I guess we'll take Romeo Langford, 6'5", not the best size, but I can move him to the 3. It's a secondary position, and most importantly, all he wants is a veteran minimum, which is all I can afford. So yeah, that's perfect. But that's the team for year 12, man. Same starting lineup here per usual. On the bench, I got Caden Boozer, Jalen Suggs, Romeo Langford, Isaiah Jackson, and Joey Bradley. Not too bad, man. Let's get into simming. I'm Sue, 58 and 24, Modest Zealous All NBA first team. It's been a while since he's got that, so that's pretty nice. Anyways, you guys know the deal. Make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the stats. But let's get into this playoff run. I'm doing my usual routine here, just making it a 9-man rotation, and I'm going to sim the whole playoffs. Let's see if we can win another championship here, which should be what, like number 7, I think? I don't know at this point. But it's looking like we're not going to get one this year, man, as we lose in the first round to the Portland Trailblazers. That's pretty crazy. Was it all lack of depth? I'm not too sure, but either way, that's pretty disappointing. Anyways, the Indiana Pacers won it all. Bronny James, Finals MVP. Shout out to him. And I feel like I should point this out. Austin Reeves has decided to retire at the age of 37. 12 years in the NBA, man. He was here with us for every year in our franchise history, so shout out to him. We definitely do appreciate him for that. But anyways, we're going to re-sign Caden Boozer here. $15 million, 5 years. Will he say yes? And he will. Cool. We're also going to re-sign Jalen Suggs. It looks like he only wants a veteran minimum, which is actually perfect for us, so we'll take that. Now I'm just looking for cheap backups. Babacar Miller, 6 M's 1 year. Will he say yes? And he will. There we go. And I guess I'll re-sign Isaiah Jackson too, 4.5 M's 1 year. He says yes too. So we reached that point where some of our main guys are starting to regress now. Asar Thompson down 1 to 90, and also Khalil Ware down 1 to 86. It's not the best, man. We do got Caden Boozer going up 1 to 85, but honestly, I think I need to trade him for like some more depth, bro, because everybody that I'm signing is just regressing right now. And I think the lack of a bench is really what held us back last season. So let's go to year 13 and try to make some more moves. So here's what I'm thinking, man. I'm trying to send Caden Boozer and Rudy King to the Charlotte Hornets for Alonzo Campbell and Clifford Mayo. Campbell's the guy who I really want. He's 23 years old. I definitely want to start to get some more young guys here so we can kind of start to bridge that gap between our current guys and our future ones, you know, since our main core is starting to regress. So even though it is a downgrade overall wise, we're getting a young player, and we're also getting a 2-for-1. Clifford Mayo isn't too bad either. 78 overall, a 26-year-old center. We'll definitely take that. It looks like the Hornets are in win now mode. I mean, they got 390 overall guys. They could easily move Dyson Daniels to the 3, have Caden Boozer at the 2. I think that would work out for them. Anyways, let's see if they will say yes to this deal, and they will. There we go. So he won 61 and 21, second seed in the Western Conference. I really just want to see what our new guys did, specifically Alonzo Campbell. 13 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. That's really nice. And shot 43% from deep, man. 84 overall, 23 years old. We definitely will take that. I feel pretty good about him being a nice young piece for us. But yeah, man, we're starting to get to that point where I really got to focus on young guys now. You know, I'm going to start showing the draft and all that once again, because I really didn't care about that too much the past few years. We were winning championships. But anyways, obviously, we're still trying to be competitive right now. Let's go and sim these playoffs and see if we can bounce back with the championship here. Okay, let's see here. Are we going to make it to the NBA Finals? No, we're not, bro. The OKC Thunder beat us for a second year in a row. That's a really good team, bro. And it looks like they did go on to win a championship. Cooper Flag Finals MVP. Yeah, man, that team is tough. So like I said, I'm going to start to care about the NBA draft once again. We got the 31st overall pick. It's nothing too crazy, but I guess I'll go with Spencer George here. 21 years old, 6'4" shooting guard, all-star ceiling. I guess we'll take that, man. Let's make that pick. So I need a backup shooting guard. I guess I'm going to go with Quentin Grimes here. He's 36 years old, bro. I have a feeling he's going to regress really badly here, but I guess I can't be too big. I don't have a lot of money, obviously. So I'm going to try a 1 year, $7.4 million deal, and he says yes. Cool. So despite being 30 years old, Modest Zealous went up 1 to 98. We'll take that. Cody Williams, also a nice little resurgence. He went up 1 to 93. That's good. Khalil Ware did regress though, down 1 to an 85. It is what it is, man. We definitely got to start to think about our center of the future. I mean, we got Clifford Mayo, but he's 27 years old, not too young either. Anyways, Quentin Grimes down 2 to 76. Kind of saw that coming. But yeah, man, it's been a few years since we won a championship. Let's try to get back to the top in year 14. So at this point, I'm just trying to buy low on guys. I see Phil Burke here, 26 years old, and he really hasn't played much so far. But I mean, he can be our backup center right away, so I'll definitely take that. I'm pretty much just giving the Heat expiring contracts and 2 second-round picks. Will they say yes to this? And they will. There we go. But now we got to re-sign a lot of our main guys here. Modest Zealous, expect collecting 57 M's. I definitely can't do that, bro. He's 31 years old. As much as I do like him, we got to try to save some money here. 47.74 years for Modest Uzelis. He says yes. I'm pretty much going to give the same deal to Dylan Harper as well, and it looks like he also accepts. And then finally, we got a Star Thompson, 35.75, 4 years. Will he say yes to this? And he will. Okay. Hey, man, that's pretty much their last paydays. I'm going to say that right now. They're going to be in like their mid to late 30s after that, so that's it for them, man. By the time those contracts end, we definitely have to have some nice young players in the mix. That way they can kind of usher in the new era. But anyways, man, for right now, we're trying to be competitive, obviously. I feel pretty decent about our bench. It's a little bit better now. We got Alonzo Campbell, Clifford Mayo, Phil Burke, Quentin Grimes, and also OJ Gibbs. He's the only one I don't feel too good about, 75 overall, but everybody else is 78 and up, so I'll definitely take that. Anyways, man, let's get back to simming. So the boys had a really good bounce back year, man. We went 64 and 18, and I think a big reason for that is that Alonzo Campbell has been really nice for us off the bench. 17 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and he's also shooting really well from deep, 48%. Anyways, we're the top team in the Western Conference. Let's go ahead and sim this thing and see if we can finally win a championship, man. It's been what, like 2 or 3 years since we've done that? We definitely got to get back to it here because our championship window is closing. But anyways, we're looking pretty good so far. We're in the NBA Finals, and we're going up against the Indiana Pacers. Let's take a look at the matchup here, as they got Victor Wembanyama, man. Spurs fans, I'm sorry, man. I know that hurts to see. But anyways, they also got Bronny James in the mix, and 90 overall Omar Billings. This is a pretty good team, man. But hey, I think that we are better on paper. So let's go ahead and get into this. Can we win our first championship in a minute? And we can. There we go. Get in the clean sweep. Modest Uzelis Finals MVP. I want to say that's a 6-1, man, which is pretty crazy. But shout out to him. So now we're at the draft with pick number 32. I'm going to go with Felix Pena here. He's a little bit old for a rookie, 21, but still, we need some wings for the future. Why not snag him? Let's go to make that pick. So per usual, I don't have a lot of money to spend in free agency, but I do see this guy, Jeremy Anderson, 24 years old, 78 overall, only wants 7.5 M's. I'm looking for young players, man, so we might as well get him on the books for the next 2 seasons. And it looks like he'll say yes. Cool. So now we're here, player progression. We got some more red arrows for our main guys. Star Thompson down 1 to an 89. It still says 90 in the top right corner though, so I guess I'm not too mad at it. Then we also got Khalil Ware down 1 to an 84. Not the best, man, but we do have some green arrows here. Alonzo Campbell up to an 84. It even says 85 in the top right corner. We'll definitely take that. Then we got the guy we just signed, Jeremy Anderson, up 1 to a 78. And we also got this guy, Jacob Barry Carroll, which is a really fun name to say. Apparently we got him 30th overall in 2035. I mean, he's 22 years old, 76 overall. He might be our center of the future, man. I'm not too sure. But anyways, let's take a look at the rest of this here. Spencer George up through to a 75. Okay. This guy was the 31st overall pick in 2036. But anyways, man, let's move on to season number 15. Here's one more payday for Cody Williams, 45.25 M's, 4 years. Will he say yes? And he will, okay. And then I'm also going to resign Khalil Ware, but he's actually taking a pay cut, 15.5 M's, 2 years. He's been regressing a lot lately, 33 years old. I don't want to give him too long of a deal, so I think this is pretty fair. And he says yes. So the boys went 63 and 19, another really good year, and another MVP for Marcus Johnson, bro. This guy's been going crazy lately. He's won 8 straight MVPs, bro, which is insane. But anyways, I got pretty much the same stats here, nothing too crazy. Make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at it. But let's try to win another championship, man. Let's go ahead and sim this thing and just see how it all plays out as we make it out the first round, the second round, the third round, and now we're here in the NBA Finals going up against the Paris Reign, man. Hey, this is their first time in the NBA Finals, I think. Shout out to them. The 2 original expansion teams. That's pretty crazy. And it looks like they have a really good team. Marcus Johnson, LZ Harrington, Isaiah Evans, who was on our team for a long time. That's pretty funny. They also got Tari Eason and Jabari Smith Jr., 2 Rockets guys. This is going to be a tough matchup, man. But I think that we can beat them here. And we can. Okay, it took 6 games. It was pretty close. But we ended up getting championship number 7, led by Modest Uzelis, Finals MVP. Shout out to him. So I'm here pick number 32 in the draft, and I see this guy, DJ Mayer, who apparently should have gone off the board a long time ago. He's 18 years old, a 6'10 small forward / power forward. Let's make that pick, man. DJ Mayer, welcome to the Supersonics. So now we got to re-sign Alonzo Campbell. I'm going to try 17 M's per year for 5 seasons, which is the rest of this video. Will he say yes to this deal? And he will. There we go. So we got some more regression for our main guys here. Cody Williams down 1 to an 92. We got a Star Thompson down 2 to an 87. Khalil Ware also down 2 to an 82. That's tough. But I like how the young guys are coming along right now. We got Alonzo Campbell up 1 to an 85. We also got my favorite name in the NBA, Jacob Barry Carroll, up 1 to a 77. We'll take that. Spencer George should also get some PT for us now, up 1 to a 76. We're definitely starting to reach the end of an era, man, but I feel pretty good about our future. So you went 63 and 19 this season. We're the 2nd seed in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the stats here, I'm kind of noticing that Star Thompson is really starting to dip off here, man. Yeah, this is the lowest points per game that I think he's ever averaged. Yeah, I mean, he's 36 years old. He's getting up in age here. The 3-point shot absolutely plummeted this year, which is unfortunate. Khalil Ware has also been struggling with his efficiency. 42% from the floor as the center is pretty rough. He's still shooting about league average from deep though, so that's pretty solid. But yeah, man, the guys are getting older. It just is what it is. But anyways, let's try to win another championship here, as we got into some trouble there in the first round, but we made a pretty nice comeback, and we still lost to the OKC Thunder in the conference finals. It is what it is, man. Can't win it every single year. And we lost to the eventual champs, which isn't too bad. Cooper Flag Finals MVP. Shout out to him. So now we're here at pick number 31 in the draft. I'm gonna go with Bradford, man. He's 19 years old, a 6'4" shooting shooting guard slash point guard. His ceiling isn't too high, Tyler Hero, but hey man, we're picking at the end of the draft every single year, so it is what it is. It says he should have gotten picked a long time ago, so I guess we'll take that. Let's go to make that pick. By the way, Jason Tatum Jr. went first overall, so that lets you know just how far we are into the future right now. But anyways, let's keep it moving. Yeah man, our main guys are starting to regress here. Modesty Zealous, Dylan Harper, and Cody Williams all down 1, and then Asar Thompson down 2 to an 85. Okay, and Khalil Ware, bro, down 3 to a 79. That's actually really tough. Low-key, Jacob Barry Carroll should be starting pretty soon, man. I'm not gonna lie. He's up 1 to 78. We also got Jeremy Anderson up 2 to an 80. Alonzo Campbell stay put, but I guess that's fine. And I mean, we still got 390 overall guys too. So I think we got a pretty good mix of like staying competitive and also having a nice young core for the future. I'm honestly really happy with how things have gone so far. Let's move on to season 17. So the boys in 57 and 25 this season, nothing too crazy, but Modesty Zealous did get MVP for the first time in a while. 34 years old, still doing his thing, man. Shout out to him. 25 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, shot 45% from deep. Yeah, man, he's been going crazy this entire sim. Anyways, we're the top seed in the Western Conference once again. Taking a look at the stats, yeah, we still got some guys regressing. Asar Thompson career low in points, and also Khalil Ware only shooting 38% from the floor, man. That's really brutal. We probably don't have a lot of championship runs left, man, but let's try to get one more here as we are, let's see, in trouble in the first round and we get eliminated. Come on, bro. The Portland Trailblazers, man, I'm pretty sure they beat us in the first round at some point in this video, right? I mean, that makes sense. They're led by Victor Wembanyama. But yeah, that's tough. They made it all the way to the NBA Finals, lost to the Boston Celtics. To not even make it out of the first round is pretty disappointing, man. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, they had the 31st overall pick in the draft. I couldn't find anyone too good, so I didn't bother showing it. But now we got to re-sign Khalil Ware. It's just gonna be a 1-year veteran minimum. Gotta imagine this is gonna be his last year in the league. 36 years old, regressing pretty rapidly. Let's see if he will say yes, and he will. Cool. And with the money we save, I'm gonna sign Jeremy Anderson, $15 million per year for 3 seasons. Will he say yes to this? And he will. Cool. So taking a look at player progression now, Modesty Zealous stay put. That's good. But Dylan Harper went down 1 to a 93. We also got Cody Williams down 1 to a 90. Alonzo Campbell up 1 to an 86. Even says 87. Then we got Asar Thompson down 1 to an 84. He's 37 years old, so it definitely makes sense. And Khalil Ware down 2 to a 77. It's time for Jacob Barry Carroll to be our starting center, man. He's up 2 to an 80. He's definitely our best bet now. But anyways, taking a look at the rest of this here, we got Bradford, man, up 3 to a 74. That's pretty decent, but he obviously still has a ways to go. Anyways, man, let's move on to season 18. So we got some guys that re-signed, and I'm trying to save a little bit of money here. Asar Thompson, I'm going to do a 1-year deal, 24.5 M's. That's going to save us $20 million, man, which we definitely will take. And it looks like he says yes. Cool. Then I'm going to try to save about $8 million per year on this deal with Dylan Harper. Will he say yes to this thing? And he will. There we go. And then finally, I'm going to save about $9 million on this deal with Modesty Zealous. Will he say yes to this? He will. Great. So now we got our main guys on the books pretty much for the rest of this video. Modesty Zealous, Dylan Harper, Cody Williams, and Asar Thompson. I could probably try to trade them right now for like some young pieces to get the rebuild going. But honestly, man, they've been here for like the entire video. I kind of view it as like the big three with the Spurs, you know? They can stay as long as they want, man. I'm not going to trade them away or anything like that. I think that's how I want to handle it. But anyways, we are going to make some changes to the starting lineup. We got Alonzo Campbell at the 1 now. I just moved Dylan Harper to the 2. I mean, he's 6'5". He can definitely handle that. Then we got Cody Williams, Modesty Zealous, and also Jacob Barry Carroll. Now getting the start instead of Khalil Ware. I think it makes sense. And we're also going to have Asar Thompson off the bench. I mean, the guy's 37 years old. It's time for him to make that transition, you know? But anyways, man, I still feel pretty decent about this team. I'm just trying to get like one more championship before we end this thing. So let's see if we can make that happen. So we went 60-22, which was good enough for the first seed. That's good. Taking a look at his stats, it's still Modesty Zealous leading the way. 23 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. But what about our new starters? Let's go ahead and check that out. We got Alonzo Campbell, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Not too bad, man. Shot 42% from deep as well. We'll definitely take that. And what about our new starter, Jacob Barry Carroll? Nothing too crazy. 8 points, 7 rebounds, and also 1 block. I guess we'll take that. Are we good enough to win a championship, though? That's the big question. So let's go ahead and find out, as we're going to sim this entire playoffs per usual. We make it out the first round, the second round. We're here in the NBA Finals, and we're going up against the Paris Reign, man. Can they get their first championship, bro? I would actually feel kind of bad if they go an entire 20 years without getting a title. But hey, they're going to have to earn it. They actually have a really good team, though. Marcus Johnson, LZ Arrington, and Isaiah Evans still trying to get his revenge against us. Both teams got 390 overall, guys, so this should be pretty interesting. Let's see if we can pull this thing out and get a championship here. And oh man, it went to game 7, but we were able to do it. Modesty Zealous leading the way, finals MVP. Let's get it, man. Is that our last title? I'm not too sure, but either way, I'm definitely happy with that. Bro, not like this. Jacob Barry Carroll does not want to negotiate with us. That's actually really tough. I guess we got to find a new starting center, man. Let's go after this guy, I guess. Russ Neely, 23 years old, 78 overall, doesn't want a whole lot of money, which is good because they don't have a whole lot of money. This is the most that I can offer him. Will he say yes to a 2-year deal? And he will. Cool. We got a new starting center, I guess. So Modesty Zealous went down 1 to 96. Dylan Harper Harper down 1 to 92. Cody Williams staying put at a 90 is actually pretty good, man, considering bro's 36 years old. But anyways, we also have Alonzo Campbell up 1 to an 87. We got Asar Thompson down 2 to an 82. That makes sense. And I did bring back Khalil Ware on a veteran minimum. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm not expecting a whole lot for him. He's just a Sonic lifer, so I wanted to re-sign him in case he retires here. Anyways, though, let's move on to season 19. We got 2 more years left, man. Alright, man, so I'm gonna try to send Spencer George, Dante McKnight, and a first round pick in 2042 to the Memphis Grizzlies for Jim Wallace. I'm looking for a starting center both for the present and the future, and I think this could be our guy. 24 years old, 83 overall. That's pretty good. The Grizzlies are pretty set at the 5, and they're also a rebuilding team, so I think they will do this deal. Let's see if we can pull this thing off, man. And there we go, done deal. And that's the team for year 19. We got Alonzo Campbell, Dylan Harper, Cody Williams, Modest Zealous, and now Jim Wallace. On the bench, we got Asar Thompson and Jeremy Anderson, 280 overall, guys, so that's pretty solid. But outside of that, bro, it's a little bit rough, I'm not gonna lie, but I really don't want to make some trades and mortgage our future even more, so I think we're just gonna roll with it. Anyways, before we get into simming, I'm gonna re-sign Cody Williams, 1-year deal, 44 M's. Believe it or not, that's actually gonna save us like $10 million. So yeah, let's do that deal. He says yes, cool. And then finally, I'm gonna re-sign Asar Thompson on a 1-year, $22.75 million deal. He says yes, great. But now that we got that done, let's get to simming. Talk to me, but talk to me nice. The boys went 66-16 this season, man, which is actually pretty crazy considering how old we are. But yeah, man, Modest Zealous led the way, MVP, 22 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. He's 36 years old, aging like fine wine, man. Shout out to him. Let's take a look at our new center real quick. He averaged 13 points per game, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Not too bad, man. Not a 3-point shooter whatsoever, but that's totally fine. Either way, we're the top seed in the Western Conference once again. Let's go to see if we can win a championship here, as we're gonna sim the whole playoffs per usual. We make it out the first round, the second round, clean sweep in the OKC Thunder, bro. Are we gonna go 16-0? That would actually be pretty insane, as we're going up against the Milwaukee Bucks in the NBA Finals. They got Bronny James, and that's pretty much the only name that I recognize. It's not that good of a team, man. I'm not gonna lie. We should be able to beat them here, as I wanted to go 16-0, but it is what it is. We get our championship in year 19. I definitely can't complain. And you guys already know who led the way. Modest Zealous Finals MVP. Shout out to him. And there it is, man. I was wondering if guys are going to retire at any point. Asar Thompson has decided to hang it up. 39 years old, 19 years in the NBA. And Khalil Ware is also going to retire. 38 years old, 18 years in the league. Definitely a good career, man. So Asar Thompson made the Hall of Fame, and it's actually really cool. His twin brother, Amen Thompson, also made it in the same year, so it's funny how that worked out. And then finally, we decided to retire both Asar Thompson and Khalil Ware's jersey number. They definitely deserved the man. That's pretty cool. Why do our centers never want to re-sign with us? Jim Wallace does not want to negotiate. That's so tough. I give up a first round pick for bro. I'm glad I didn't give up a second one. But either way, that's super unfortunate. I guess I'll try to sign this guy instead. Tom Wright, 27 years old, 87 overall. Not too bad, man. 10.5 M's 1 year. It looks like he will say yes. So taking a look at the team, we got some more red arrows here. Modest Zealous down 2 to a 94. We got Dylan Harper down 2 to a 90. Cody Williams down 1 to an 89. Alonzo Campbell up 1 to an 88. That's good. Then we got a couple plus ones, nothing too crazy. Russ Neely up 1 to a 78. We also got Bradford Mann up 1 to a 75. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward for this video to end, man. I've been recording for I don't know how long it is. Probably like 7 or 8 hours at this point. But we're here at the finish line. Season number 20. Let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna make one last move here to try to get a little bit better. There's gonna be a couple expiring deals and also 2 second-round picks in exchange for Luther McMillan, who should be a nice backup small forward for us. 24 years old, 78 overall. Might even be a part of our future. I'm not too sure. But let's see if the Nuggets will say yes to this, and they will. There we go. And that's the team for year 20, man. We got Alonzo Campbell, Dylan Harper, Cody Williams, Modest Zealous, and Tom Wright IV. I feel pretty good about that. On the bench, you got Jeremy Anderson, Russ Neely, Luther McMillan, Troy Crawford, and Linwood Patton. Is this team good enough to win one last championship, man? Let's sim this season and find out. So the boys weren't too bad this season, man. 55-27. We definitely will take that. Let's check out the stats now. Modest Zealous not averaging 20 points per game anymore. Definitely is getting older. 37 years old. It is what it is. Anyways, man, Alonzo Campbell's looking really good. 19 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and also 1 steal. What about our new starter, Tom Wright? 12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Not too bad, man. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. 35% shooting from deep as well. That's pretty good. But anyways, you guys know the deal. Make sure to pause it if you want to take one very last look at the stats. But let's keep this thing moving. Can we end this thing with one last championship run, man? Let's go ahead and find out here, as we're going to sim this entire playoffs. We make it out the first round, out the second round, and we lose in the conference finals. That's so tough. But hey, man, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and sim these playoffs, as it's going to be the Sacramento Kings. All right. You know what? I'm not too mad at it, man. I mean, how can I be, right? We started off as an expansion team and we won 10 championships in 20 seasons, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Here's a look at all of them things, man. We definitely did make a dynasty in Seattle, so that's really cool. But I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm ready to get some sleep right now. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. Like I said, I've been recording for like 7 or 8 hours. Your boy is exhausted. And honestly, I'm not looking forward to editing this video, man. It's probably going to take me a few days. So if I don't post, I do apologize. This is going to take me a while. But either way, I definitely did enjoy it. Again, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 3,000 subs by the time 2K24 comes out, which is September 8th. So every single like, every single sub really does go a long way towards growing this channel. I would really appreciate it. But anyways, man, this has been 2KJ. Blessings.